What's up guys, Maverick here and welcome back to the final upgrade episode of F8Tal, which means we are just one episode away from playing a YouTuber. Now, I'm actually recording this a little bit late, so just to inform you guys or let you guys know if you don't already, my opponent is Pieface. So it's going to be very interesting. I love the guy. I think he's one of the best content creators in this space. And I'm not just saying that, he is one of my favourite people on the planet. And I'm going to feel really bad about having to knock him out. Because that's what I'm going to do. Or that's what I'm going to hopefully try and do. And you guys need to help me by selecting the right options to do that. But first I've got to get the coins to give you the right options. So there's a lot of things that need to be done in this episode. But that is obviously the point of F8Tal, the final upgrade episode of this series. I'm excited for it. I'm liking the team, how it looks. It's different. It's not unreal. Like, I've played it and used it. It's not an unreal team. It's not meta. It is just fun. With the new additions, this is how the team is looking. We've got the headliner Lala in right back. We've also got the road to the final Kimpembe in right centre back. So that means that the haters on 8 chemistry, people that care about chemistry in this game, every goalkeeper is awful. So I thought, you know what, it doesn't really matter when it comes to De Gea being on 8. He's going to make the same mistakes he's going to be if he's on 10. And manual goalkeeper movement, you could use any keeper in goal and he's going to save it anyway or let it in anyway. So I'm just going to have to make sure my goalkeeper movement's on point when I do need to use it. And the rest of the team has got players like Iniesta, who's okay, Torres, who I'm really not enjoying, and Sarabia, who I've learned how to pronounce his name. So you guys have got to be buzzing about that because I've done something right for once. And then we've got Sergio Ramos and Jordi Alba, who are good, but at this stage of FIFA it becomes very tough. However, I've been looking at the other people's teams, and like me, they've been struggling as well. But I think that comes solely down to the whole messing up of the matchmaking. And it's just been really tough to find opponents outside of stream sniping and rivals, which again makes the game so much harder than an online single match against someone that isn't expecting to play you or doesn't know that you're doing F8Tal. It genuinely does change the dynamic hugely, and I think a lot of you won't really understand that as much as you potentially should. But that doesn't matter. It's been different, and it's kind of changed the series, and it's kind of made it a little more interesting for me and a little bit harder to record for me, and that's why the episodes have been a little bit later than usual. But we've got to get a cam and a striker, or potentially what is going to be a DM and a right centre midfield in this game. That's what I'm going to be aiming for. That's what I'm going to be hoping for. I don't really know who I could get, but I'm excited to see how many coins we can get in this episode. So talking's all done. The final talk about this team, the final talk about anything upgrade-wise is happening today. Let's go into game number 1 and let's see who my opponent does have. Game number 1, opponent number 1, and their team looks like this. So they've got player of the year, Van Dijk. I can use him as a super sub if we beat this guy. Get in. He's got David Luiz. He's also got Marcus Alonso again, who I have got in my squad. Neymar, Ronaldinho, Lozano, Fernandinho. Hopefully I win, because like I said, there's a few players, and this is Rivals. I don't know if I told you guys that, but obviously Rivals is where I'm having to play to complete the final games. But if we win, we can actually get some decent super subs. And potentially, depending on how coins go, we can also add Bernardo Silva, who you guys asked for in the previous episode, but I couldn't afford at the time. But I will try and add by the time it comes to the YouTubers. So we could now have a Team of the Year Van Dijk, or Team of the Season Van Dijk's the one I'm going to use, and a Team of the Season Bernardo Silva as our super subs. So things could hot up if I win this game. No pressure or anything at all. No pressure. Here we go. Oh, do you know what? I don't want to score in the first 10 minutes. Because if I beat someone in Rivals with silver players, or score anyway against someone a good goal, I feel like they're just going to leave, potentially, like they seemed to do in the last episode that we did play in Rivals. So, yeah, I don't want to go past the 10 minutes. I don't want to concede either, to be fair. Lala, good tackle. Great feet from Mendy. Right, 8 minutes. 8 minutes have passed. 9 minutes have passed. We found Torres. Great feet from Torres. Green time. Oh, Torres, great feet again. Green time again. How's his keeper save that? Torres, your finishing is shocking. But we continue forward. Aouar. Oh, El Tornado crossing. Jordi Alba does some form of way to get it out, and somehow that turns into a goal kick as well. Aouar's in. He's moved the keeper, and Aouar has scored. That is 50k in the bag. Thank you for moving your goalkeeper. Thank you for not doing it very well. And Aouar, thank you for placing it in that right-hand side of the goal. Green time. What a finish. Oh, see you later, Alonso. What a finish that is. Aouar, I love you. And everyone in this series already knows that. Right. There is an overlapping run from Jordi Alba, which I choose to ignore. Torres scores the goal. That's so un-Torres. 50, 60, 70, 80k. Come on. I don't know why I did that out loud, as if I couldn't do that math without the fingers. But, hey, we are on 80k after 38 minutes of this game. Fernando Torres scores a goal, which is always more of a task than anything else in this series. I'm not enjoying him at all. But we're stuck with him for now. So I'm going to try and use him to the best of my ability. And just like that, wait, when did he have gold Lacazette? I don't remember seeing gold Lacazette, but just like that, we're back down to 50k. Just like that. We are in the 51st minute of a +3 half. We have played 6 minutes longer than stoppage time. That's FIFA 19 for you, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine you were a goal up and you needed to hold it in your last game of Elite, and the guy scores 6 minutes past time. 2-1 at halftime. Game's been fairly even. 6 shots, 5 on target for me. 6 shots, 2 on target for him. I've had a little bit more possession. Pass accuracy's been almost similar for the both of us. So, like I said, it has been a fairly even game. Sarabia is going to drop down. Royce is going to come in that cam slot. Iniesta and Sarabia are actually going to switch around. Obviously, Torres and Aouar are going to stay up front for now. Bakambu might come in later on if necessary. But moving forward, we're going to have Bernardo Silva and Van Dijk as options, which I'm looking forward to if we win this game. And anything could actually technically happen, so I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, here we go. He's going to cross it in. He's going to overhead kick it with Lacazette, even though I feel like Ronaldinho heading that was the better option there, and he probably would have scored if that happened. Right, Sarabia into Aouar. Look at this beautiful play from the boys. Iniesta can do Van Dijk, and I've hit the post. And oh man. Royce, Green, and he's hit the post again. I just can't score. I just can't score again in this game. No matter what I do, it's not going my way today. Lady Luck's been with us a couple of episodes in this series, and right now it's not with us at all. Aouar is in. Aouar is in. And I've gone round Van Dijk, and I've hit the post again. Honestly, how many times am I going to hit the post? Oh, we've waited for the run. Yes, Royce. Yes, Aouar. Thank you. Finally, we get the goal we've been deserving for about 25 in-game minutes. 3-1. That's 100k from Aouar. And obviously we don't include the goal from Torres because he scored as well. So we are 100k up in this episode. It's about flipping time. Cross it. Royce, why are you trying to volley that? Head that. Oh, that's a silver player. But Iniesta, La Croquetas, green times, and finishes it. 130k for 1. 84 minutes gone into this game. We can relax now. 130k is a decent amount to take out of a division rivals games. It's nutmeg Van Dijk. It's gone past the keeper's fingertips. That's what happens when you green time shots. They just go in no matter what the situation. Sometimes. He's diving in now. He's frustrated. Can we capitalise on that? Yes, we can. Aouar scores his hat-trick in the game. 150k for him. I yellow timed it as well. So we're obviously on 180k from this episode. That is some serious coinage, and it's starting to move in the right direction now. 180k from game number 1. I'm pretty happy with that. Can we squeeze one more in? No, David Luiz is resolute this time around. Yes, we can nick the ball though. One more attack. Give me one more attack where I score with Aouar. Like I said, this guy is diving in, which we can use to our advantage, and Aouar scores again. We've used it fully to our advantage. We have scored past the added time allocated once again, but that puts us on 230k from game number 1. We are making some serious coin total here. Let's go. 6 attempts from Aouar, and he scored 4 of them. I'm telling you guys, I've said it from the start. If you didn't do this foot item, I feel so sorry for you. He is a fantastic player in this game. That being said, he gave us 200k alone from this game, and then we got the 30k from Iniesta's goal, and we didn't get the 30k from Torres's goal because of his goal. So that does give us 230k from game number 1. Let's go into game number 2, and let's see what we can get from that game as well. But like I said, we could have a Virgil van Dijk substitute or a Marcus Alonso substitute if you guys think he's a better option as a super sub in the defensive position. But I'm looking forward to game 2. We can kind of score 1 goal, and I'd be happy at this point, and push us into the like 300k coin mark if that goes with Aouar. But let's do it. Let's talk in and let's just go into it. Game number 2, team number 2 looks like this. We have got Dzeko, Icardi, Mertens. We've got De Rossi, El Shaarawy. We have got, I've completely forgot, Hamsik. There we go, Skriniar. We've got Barzagli, Florenzi, Cancelo, and Oblak. On no chem though. Very interesting team, 4-2-4. Couple of quick goals and a rage quit out of this one. Let's go for it. I'm going to push for it. I'm going to push for it. Let's go. All right, here we go. Mohamed into Iniesta. Iniesta somehow has kept the ball. Into Aouar. Turn. Finish. Goal. There we go. There we go. We are 30 seconds from the 10-minute mark. Aouar scores goal number 1. That is 50k in the bag. Let me skip the celebration so that we can get into the 10th minute and confirm that we are staying in this game and we are getting 50k absolute minimum out of this one. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that would have been a nice goal if he pulled that off. The drag back into flick up, into turn, into shot. That would have been nice if he actually pulled that off. I mean, I've never seen someone try that one before. But that being said, we potentially can be in the other side. This guy's 4-2-4. He's very attacking minded. He can also defend as well. Well, I say that. Aouar gets the ball back, and now he's gone. Right, there we go. In across. Iniesta. Turn onto your right. Oh, I wanted to turn onto his right and green time a shot. Or time a shot. It wouldn't have necessarily been green. And Dzeko has scored out of nothing. I gave the ball away. Left foot shot across the keeper. Oh, we're down to 20k in this episode. But don't worry, we can... I was going to say we can go straight back up from the kickoff, but we can't. Oh, wow, that's... Oh, my word. How many times... How many posts do we have to hit in one episode? Honestly, how many posts do we have to hit? But, oh, wow, that was fantastic feat from you. And this guy's in. Thank you. Keeper movement saved me there. Keeper movement really saved my life. Waited for the run. I'm trying to overplay it, but Sarabia somehow gets the ball back. Complete fortune. It's the 45th minute, of course. And that is how the FIFA 19 cookie crumbles. Zero skill, absolute luck. And now I'm 2-1 up. Bang. There we go. And that's us back up to 50k. Because obviously it's Sarabia that scored. Going into halftime, again, look at the stats. I mean, passing accuracy, I've been a lot more accurate, had a lot more possession. But shot-wise, he's definitely kept up with me. 5 shots, 3 on target for him. 4 shots, 3 on target for me. I'm winning 2-1 though. Hit the post, which is quite unfortunate with Aouar. Could be a couple more coins ahead. We need to score a couple more goals with Aouar. And again, I'm still going to push for a rage quit because it's just free coins really. So let's go for it. Oh, that is a great pass. Royce in on goal. Wait, did the first shot not go in? And that's actually Aouar's goal. Oh my life. 3-1. Obviously Aouar scored again, which puts us up to 100k. How did Royce's first shot not go in? Royce is a monster, you know. I'm so glad we use him as a soup sub. He's actually a monster. It's sweaty, it's horrible to make sure that Aouar scores, but it had to be done. 150k, which at the moment, if the game stays like this, that would put us up to with 350 plus the 30 on top, so it'd be 380,000 coins from this episode. Do me a favor and score. He's done me a favor. He has scored. It is 5-1 once again, so that goes up to 410,000 coins from this episode. 410,000. I went silent there for a second because I was just really annoyed that I conceded. But we've managed to score again with Aouar, which means we went from 410 back down to 380. We are now back up to 430,000 coins in this episode. We end the episode there. We have completed this game, or this episode entirely, with 430,000 coins. This time he had 9 attempts on goal and scored 4. He scored I think that's what, 8 goals across this episode. He has scored 8 goals across this episode. 430k is the coin total we accumulate across the games. I will be back in a second with some options for you guys to pick for this episode, and in preparation for us to go forward and face Pieface. Okay, so I've had a think about some options for you guys to go for. And option number 1, I'm going to go for 93. So that's the UCL Neymar in at striker. He'd be on 7 chemistry with team of the season Verratti into that cam slot, or he'd actually probably drop into the CDM slot, and then Aouar would go into the cam slot. But in game, it would be Neymar in cam, Aouar into striker, and Verratti in CDM. Or option number 2, we would go for team of the season Di Maria, who comes in at around 400k at the moment, and then we would go for man of the match 88 rated Verratti, and again he would slot into the CDM slot. Aouar would go into cam, Di Maria in game would go into cam, and Aouar in game would go into striker. But guys, they're the 2 options. Option number 1, UCL Neymar and team of the season Verratti. Option number 2 is team of the season Di Maria and man of the match Verratti. So let me know in the comment section down below, option number 1 or option number 2. But as I said, Pieface is our next opponent. I rate the guy, but I'm going to have to try and take him down. Guys, if you did enjoy the episode, please do smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new and haven't joined the Wolfpack yet. What are you doing? Why haven't you subscribed? It would be a pleasure to have you. It's been your boy Maverick, and until next time, or well, until we play Pieface, I'm out.